Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumi Desalu-Vold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you're so very welcome indeed, my darlings. Are we living and loving? The jewelry is from H&M, and these are from their collection collab that they did. It's half silver and half gold, and I just thought it was super cute. I've had this forever. I'm going to get up and show you. It's a top as well as a pair of trousers. Just simple, but it's nice. It's elegant enough for you to wear out. And then this is the back. It's got like a little zip, and that's it basically. Yeah, what do we think? Do we live? Do we love? Okay, let us sit down. Yeah, so Keke Palmer had an interview with People magazine, and it was wonderful to see her so composed, so eloquent, so confident, and really get to know Keke Palmer, the woman, because we saw Keke grow up, and to see her this composed after her relationship with her son's father, we were kind of not sure. Let me speak for myself. Her birthday was a couple of months ago, and I did a review on that because her son's father was at the party. So I was saying to myself, ooh, are they getting back together? Is this going to be a thing? Because I know, and I've heard, and I have friends, it's never easy to leave a relationship when you have children. Majority of them have said, I love my children more than I hate him, so I can bite the bullet because of them. Needless to say, she talked about that, and she talked about how she went to the courts. That's how she has to handle it.
When we met each other and we had fallen in love, it was very much so, this is the time. Not only is this the person, but this is the right time. And so, yeah, it was a conscious decision. We, you know what I mean? We knew, we planned. It got so out of control, and the only way that, bring balance, okay? The best way that I could.
The way she spoke was fantastic, fantastic. I'm going to put clips of audio for you to watch. It was just a different, it was really a different Keke Palmer. Everybody makes mistakes. It's not the falling down. It really is the getting up. And her son is so beautiful. I think what shocked me was when she talked about abuse. And I really, it was an awakening, because she talked about, you know, child on. This was an eye-opener for me, because Adrian is 6. And as an adult, I know children don't understand certain things. They're not aware of it. They're innocent until the innocence is taken away, and then they are brought to be aware of certain things. And because of Keke, and Keke, thank you very much. Thank you. I went to Ula and I said, Ula, we have to have a discussion, and we have to start having discussions going forward with Adrian so that he knows what is what. Because I want to prepare him. As much as I think that I can protect my child, it takes somebody to take the opportunity when you're not looking, when you're late, pick him up from school because you're in traffic or whatever. Anything can happen. The opportunity. I want him to know that, Adrian, if anybody does this, if anybody says this, come to me and tell them no. And in so doing, I realized that, Fumi, you should come to Fumi Nation and let them know as well. Because It's funny, I don't know about you guys. I have like a little group where their children are also Adrian's age. So we're experiencing 6-year-olds together. And so we talk about a whole bunch of stuff. And I brought this into our WhatsApp group the other day, and they said absolutely. It was just anything can happen to anyone. And I think all of us are struggling with something and 1 or 2 past traumas. And then there's something that happens in our adolescence and it triggers. And then we find that we can't handle, we are struggling, and it bleeds into our life. And nobody is strong. It's just that we handle things differently. And I think that in handling this, that will never go away, we have to educate our children. We have to educate them. That's the only way that they will know, Mommy told me about this. Mom mentioned this. And when we go to the next parents-teachers meeting, I'm going to bring it up as well. I think that the old way of not saying anything, of not doing anything, of just denial, or of adults not saying anything because they don't even know what to say, how to express, that's not working. It's backfiring. It is backfiring. And we have to have our children comfortable enough to run to us and tell us what is going on. I was so impressed and proud of Keke. And she talked about how much, of course, she loves Leo. Leo knows that, he has her at the palm of his hand. He's very put together. Mama, Papa Keke, you did a good job with her. She's a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful woman. And if we are proud of her, if I'm proud of her, I can only imagine how you feel about her. Keke, the only advice I can give you is keep going. This is life. And life throws all kinds of things at us. Not because it is singling us out. We're not being singled out. There are lessons and there are wins all the time. You never ever lose in any experience. Because it's either you learn or you win. You learn from your mistake, or you're propelled by your experiences and your tenacity to keep going. That's what strengthens you. That's what keeps you going. Nobody can take anything from you because you acknowledge and you take responsibility for your mistakes. You are the power. And she showed that in that interview. And I want Fumi Nation to also know, if you're in a bad relationship, if you're in a relationship that's not going well, and you do not have children yet, my strong advice is to leave. It's easier to leave when you don't have children. If you have children and it's abusive and you are miserable, then I want you to also believe your children are miserable too.
Divorce is not good for the child, but staying in a chronically unhappy, conflicted, negative relationship is worse. When you go through a divorce, be really careful not to talk bad about the other person, because that child is half you and half them. If you're talking bad about their mother, they feel bad about themselves. Plus, it increases cortisol in their body and makes them much more likely to be sick.
Find your way to leave. That is why no matter what, always make sure that you are financially secure and capable to pay the rent for a small 1-bedroom. Things will get better. If you start at the very bottom, and I've done it before, I've reinvented myself so many times, from modeling to acting to YouTube to this. Fumi keeps going. It doesn't matter. This will be the worst day and it gets better every single day. Don't think about what your friends or what your families are going to do this. You get yourself a better place. Make sure you can get food on the table. You can let the children No, your stomach, go to the schools, let them know that, you know what, mommy and daddy not, so I'll be dropping them off, I'll be bringing them. You're going to have to sort all of that out. You will have to stand up, get up, and do the right thing. And it's going to be tough, but you will pull through. It really depends on whether you want to do it or not. Again, it was very insightful. And Keke's out here changing lives, because she really flipped the script on me, and I was not prepared for her to talk about SE, and she's come out the other end. And we as parents, as a society, we have to do better, educate ourselves in order to educate, because we have to stamp this out, or we have to minimize it. Know who your child is with, know where they're going, make sure they drop videos all the time so that you know every 10-15 minutes what's going on. You have to do it. Don't have children until you're ready, because when I tell you, the mother I am today, I wasn't even equipped mentally, emotionally, ever in my 20s. And that's not to say that there are not 20-year-olds that are old souls and could have the maturity of a 40-year-old. I'm just talking about myself individually. I think I'm really truly a late bloomer. Do not forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, my darlings, and I will see you I will see you sooner than later. All of my love. See you.